the whale we go. Hello everyone and welcome to our journey into Storybook Land today, folks. My name is Alex, your captain and storyteller. Aboard the police. And for your safety, we ask you to please remain seated for the duration of our voyage and keep those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. Also, please supervise any of our younger passengers aboard here, or we wouldn't want our story to take any unexpected turns. Like us heading into the jaws of Monstro. That's right, folks. It's the same whale that swallowed up Pinocchio and Geppetto on their journey. Although, don't worry, everyone, don't worry, everyone's alright. For you see, even though it looks like we're being swallowed up by him, we're actually just using good old Monstro here to transport ourselves to a magical place called Storybook Land. And when you think of classic stories, to start up our storybook here, the best one of all is the Three Little Pigs. And the big bad wolf himself loves to chase after them in their houses here to our right. One made of straw, one made of skins, and one made from 100% wolf-proof bricks. And just around the river bend here, our story takes a strange turn as we follow Alice, who lives in this quaint little English village up ahead to our left. And on one golden afternoon, she followed a white rabbit down into a rabbit hole and ended up in Wonderland. And of course,
oh my god, it's so cool.
But hey, if that's not your cup of tea, then just across the canal here to our right is London Park, the same park that Peter Pan, Wendy, John, and Michael Darling flew over on their trip to Neverland, where they never ever had to worry about growing up. So be sure to look out for that second star to the right tonight, folks.
So cute. Hey, duckies.
And straight on until morning from us here is Agrabah, the city of mystery and enchantment, home of Princess Jasmine, and the place where the street rat Aladdin stole her heart in the marketplace. They both now live happily ever after in consoling palace atop the hill.
Jasmine's family.
And at night, this is beautiful.
And folks, as you can see, we're going to pass by underneath these beautiful twinkling rose archways up above us here. These are just like the same ones that Princess Jasmine and Aladdin flew over sideways and under on their magic carpet ride into a whole new world. And speaking of a whole new world, it looks like we're headed straight for the Cave of Wonders. And now, folks, legend has it that in this cave here is a magic lamp with a genie inside that will grant you 3 wishes if you find it. So let's all make a wish and hope it comes true.
See, right here, look at that. Magic lamp.
And coming up around the corner here to our right is the cottage of the 7 dwarves. And one day while Snow White was fleeing from the evil queen, she stumbled upon this cottage here, and the dwarves gave her shelter to prepare for her flight to Disneyland. And also just across the page here to our left is the story of Cinderella. And once upon a time, she lived with her wicked stepmother and 2 stepsisters.
This is epic.
But one night, with the help of her fairy godmother, she went to the royal ball and met her Prince Charming. And if you look
You see the
by
pumpkin?
the castle there, you can still see her pumpkin carriage left over from that fateful night.
Right there, see? Wow. Back home.
And now, folks, while most people love to dream of a happily ever after, like Snow White and Cinderella back there, well, there are other folks like myself who just have normal dreams as we drift off to sleep at night. And here we often dream about counting sheep and beautiful rolling landscapes, just like this one here to our left. And this giant patchwork quilt here is made up from all these tiny and colorful succulents that you see is actually inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony cartoon Lullaby Land. And folks, it takes a lot of magic to make something as big as Storybook Land here possible. And I'm sure you've already noticed that everything inside of here is actually very small. Well, except for a few giant ducks here and there, of course. But hey, aside from them, it's actually all done with the help from our good friend Tinkerbell and the enchantment of her pixie dust attack. So that way we can make sure that things never ever have to worry about growing up. But anyways, folks, it looks like our next story here in the canal is The Wind in the Willow. And up ahead to our left is the manor of J. Thaddeus Toad himself. Although, sorry everyone, it looks like Mr. Toad is not home right now, as he's probably out having a wild ride in Fantasyland to nowhere in particular. That's okay though, because luckily just down the road from Toad Hall here is the Kingdom of Arendelle, where the three sisters, Anna and Elsa, learned that love can come in many forms, and it even has the power to melt a frozen heart. And also just across the way from here, underneath the Matterhorn, is this beautiful alpine village where the wood carver Geppetto lives. And on one night he wished upon a star for his wooden puppet Pinocchio to become a real boy, and with the Blue Fairy's help, his wish came true. And folks, it looks like we've already arrived at our final chapter.
That was a trading post.
The story of Ariel, the little mermaid who dreamed of becoming human and wanted to be a part of our world. And after defeating the Sea Witch Ursula, she now lives with Prince Eric in their seaside castle. And lastly, across the way is the underwater kingdom of Athens, and her father's and folks, just like all good stories do, this one has come to an end as well. So as we approach the doctor.